Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the layout. This is James. This is the August 2018 update. So what's going on is I got a few packages in the mail. The first one here is from Trains on Track. They're out of Amherst, New Hampshire, and model train stuff. I'm pretty sure everybody's bought something there for modeling. What came out of this box was this assortment of tracks for N scale. Now, I know what some people may be thinking. Well, you got an HO layout, so why did you get N scale stuff? Well, the reason behind that is, well, before I get into that, and what I got out of this box was a SD50 Norfolk Southern. So, the reason for this is because I pretty much inherited the rest of the basement in length. This side of the house. This side of the house is the close to, I don't know. I think it's like 30 something. So I inherited the rest of that. So from end to end now, I am 32 feet long in length. In width, it's 8 feet wide. Now, beyond the wall that's in front of me here is the kids' room with all their clutter, and then a huge laundry room, and then the basement goes back behind the garage retaining wall. So I got access to all of this, so I extended it. This is a new tabletop here. It's been I think I built it maybe yesterday or today. This is the old one. This is the new one here. And with it being 30 feet in length, I have a whole lot more room to do exactly what I want to do. Now, if I leave it HO, there's still a compromise as far as what I can do. But for the foremost, it's manageable. I got more design options that I can go with as far as how I'm going to do everything. So that's that. Now, I still kept my assortment of N-scale stuff when I switched over to HO. This is not all of it, but it's the majority of it. But most of this stuff in here is code 80. And I think if I do N scale, I'm going to switch it to code 55. These are some of the freight cars I still have. This guy here, this is what I got from Trains on Track, SD50. So everything is boxed up as far as all the HO stuff. All the locomotives, they're here. Some of them, the other ones are on the table. But my question to y'all is, do I switch back to N scale or do I stay HO? N scale, I can still do a lot of operations. I can pretty much do my whole layout plan in N scale. I can kind of do it now that I've gained 20 extra feet of layout space, but I still can't do everything. So N scales give me the operation that I want. Plus, it gives me multiple unit trains that go through the area on the R line from Columbia, South Carolina to Augusta. So I can get my unit grain train. I can get my unit ethanol train. I can run double stacks. I can just do a lot more in N scale. Now, of course, the wife is mad about this because I just bought all these freaking buildings and haven't even built none of them. Maybe a few I've built, but not all of them. And yeah, she's not happy about that. But, you know, I'm really kind of set on doing the N scale. I've always liked that scale. over the others. Even though N-Scale to me gets the back burner as far as product goes. Nobody really supports it. And if you follow Model Railroad in here recently, Walthers just sold all the tooling to Atlas for all N-Scale products, whether it's engines or freight cars. Walthers sold it to Atlas. So if you don't know that, now you know. So I think Atlas does support the N-Scale community pretty good as far as freight cars and locomotives. Cato does also. Athens does. And Exact Rail. Microtrains also. So as far as building wise though, there's no support. You have to kit bash a lot of stuff. But if I was to switch to N-Scale, I still want my paper mill. I still want my ethanol plant. Then I would have to design a grain mill for the unit grain that comes from various locations in the country. Then there's a recycling place like I was going to do for HO. But if I go HO, I still get my paper mill. I still get my unit ethanol, but I may not be able to get the grain train. So it's a lot of industries that I can get if I go N-Scale, and it's going to be pretty much half or 1/3 in HO. So, for instance, this is just a rough yard design. See, look at all these HO buildings I haven't even built yet. Yeah, she's mad. But anyway, this is a sort of yard design I was looking at. It gives you 6 yard tracks. I think the longest track would probably be maybe 7 feet. The 2 middles here, the outsides are 6 feet. That's a good yard design. Maybe then I have to put it all together here for the paper mill, if I was to keep this. But I am on the fence with it, but then again, I'm not on the fence. I'm leaning more towards N-Scale just because of what I know I can accomplish in the scale. So that's my whole gripe about that. It's not concrete yet. I'm still just dilly-dallying buying pieces of N-Scale here and there. So I don't know. I mean, this guy here I just bought last month, and it hasn't even went around the layout yet. So I don't know. Y'all leave in the comment section on what y'all think I should do, and we'll go from there with the next layout update. So till later, guys. Peace.